But before we start, can you just please introduce yourself, Christine, by sharing your full name, your role, the type of practice or specialty you're in, and your location?
Hi, I'm Christine Isabelle. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I am a integrative provider, so I do a lot of functional medicine in addition to just traditional psychiatry. I'm located in Nashua, New Hampshire.
How long have you been running your practice?
So I've had a practice since February of 2022, and we've recently grown quite a bit over the last year and hopefully looking to expand next year.
Now, we would like to know, before working with DocVA, Christine, what challenges or pain points were you experiencing in your practice or operations, of course, now that you've mentioned that you've been growing?
Yeah, so I did have an assistant who just managed some basic tasks, but she was only for a few hours a week. But once I got Shy on board, I was able to connect with patients much quicker, get them onboarded, get prior authorizations done, follow up on visits, that little tasks that needed to be done. Things are just going much more streamlined and more efficiently. So I've been able to increase the number of people that I see. I've been able to, Shy has been helping me with some marketing tasks as well. So I've been able to do more marketing, and it's really grown the number of people that I see per day and per week.
On top of those things that you mentioned, is there anything else that you have improved noticeably in your operations by bringing Shy on?
Well, like I said before, everything is much more efficient. Things get answered and taken care of promptly. But above that, Shy has actually come up with processes and ways of doing things that have helped the practice tremendously. Like, she decided to take on checking what the copays were for patients so that we can collect them at the time of visit, which was something I didn't have the capacity to do before. She has been able to help me get going with the CRM so that we can track our referral sources. She's also been able to create lists of different types of providers that I've been reaching out to for referrals. So it's not just the day-to-day tasks, but she's actually enhanced the way the practice runs. She's also working right now on a manual so that we can have a systematic way of teaching other people, training more people as we grow. So those are all things that I would have never had the bandwidth to do without my assistant. So
Wow, that's a huge, huge help for you for the practice. So I'm just so happy to hear that. Now, how would you address providers, doctors, who are on the fence about hiring virtual assistants?
it was probably one of the best decisions that I've ever made. It really has changed my practice tremendously. And I get compliments about my assistant almost every day from my patients. So, because usually even an assistant that's in person, that's not virtual, there's always some complaint about them because it's an obstacle between you and the provider. But I have not heard anything like that with Shy. She's been great. She gets along great with the clients. She's appropriate, professional, prompt, and people find her very helpful, which is, what more can you ask for, really?
Thank you so much. And for sure, Shai will definitely hear this conversation. So thank you so much. Now, why would you recommend Doc VA to your peers or to your colleagues, Christine?
Well, I think you are able to recruit very high quality candidates, and the follow up has been great. There have not been any issues with my assistant, but had there been, I felt confident that you guys would have been able to address it or at least, look into the root cause of the issue because I've been getting a lot of feedback and a lot of touch points from the company itself.
Thank you so much for that, Christine. We surely appreciate your time, the insights that we've shared, and definitely your feedback plays a very important role in helping other practices make informed decisions. And we truly value your continued partnership with us. Is there anything else that you would like to share before we end our conversation?
I don't know that there's much else I can say, but it's just been a great process altogether. And actually, backtracking, I did have not such a great experience with my very first assistant with DocVA, but you guys were promptly able to, remedy the situation, find me a new assistant. There was very little lag time between the first assistant, and because sometimes that works out. That person just had some personal things going on in their lives, and they weren't able to provide the care that I needed. Very quickly, we were able to remedy that by finding another VA, and she's been fantastic. So
I'm glad that your second virtual assistant really worked out so well. So thank you so much for that, Christine.
yeah, no problem. Thank you for all the services that you're providing.
And thank you as well for taking care of your virtual assistant. I mean, with your guidance, with your mentorship, and everything that you've shared with her, and how she feels so comfortable with you. It's safe space, safe place that she feels whenever she works with you. It's really, really huge for her. So thank you so much for that, Christine.
Oh, yeah, I value her tremendously. So
Have a wonderful weekend, Christine. Enjoy the rest of the day. You take care.
you too. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye for now.